On this episode, Dude, JD, Brett, and Tyler do a virtual Elijah Craig barrel-proof barrel pick at Tartan Fields. Tune in to hear what we thought on this episode of The Bourbon Hunters. Have you thought about supporting our podcast? Go on over to www.bourbonhunters.com where you can by purchasing Bourbon Hunters products and sign up for our Patreon, which includes exclusive access to single barrel announcements like this Elijah Craig barrel pick from our private single barrel club. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us on our hunt for great bourbon. Reward yourself and sit back, grab a pour, kick up your feet, and enjoy. Welcome to another episode of the Bourbon Hunters. Thanks, Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee, that's delicious, Mr. Coffee.
No, but you fucking coughed right just as I started it.
Oh, coffee. Coffee.
Coughy.
Not OFFEE.
Why?
That was too easy.
I know. Anyway, welcome to another episode of the Bourbon Hunters. I am Dupois, and I'm joined by
JD Fridges,
who is not on satellite today. He's actually here in person. We've also got
No, I'm kidding, Brett.
Mr. Coffee himself.
Tyler Schaefer.
And Tyler Schaefer, the sex machine, is with us. Today we have a special episode. We are doing another barrel pick. This one is Elijah Craig barrel picks. Barrel proofs. And we are doing that at Tartan, who is our sponsor for the pick.
Non-chill filter.
Non-chill filtered. So anyway, apparently it's non-chill filtered.
I'm really excited to try these. I picked up a Elijah Craig barrel proof when I was down in Nashville. And so I feel like a lot of my Elijah Craig barrel proofs are all kind of similar, but this one had a crazy strawberry note that I've never gotten before on anything.
Very nice.
So I'm really excited to see like how these kind of stack up against, again, that one. And it's so off profile because it's so strawberry note.
And we'll do this mostly as a blind.
Yeah, I mean it's
So
we know 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. I did some research on them. I'm facilitating the order. And
Nice.
I have the information for them.
Were they on the stickers on the front? Is that why you covered them up with the
Yes.
the sexy white paper?
But I also had to do a little bit of research as far as where they're from.
Like at the Rick House?
Yes.
Okay.
Was that not on the stickers?
Well, the warehouse is, but not specifically where in Kentucky where the warehouse is.
I see.
But it's got to be your bull.
Huh?
Tommy boy.
Oh.
What the?
Tommy hungry. Tommy want wingy.
All right, let's. We got the first one in the glass. Let's start nosing this off before Tyler and JD start going into their phones and not paying attention.
This is salted caramel creme brulee dessert for me.
Very nice.
That's for right now. That's what I'm getting myself: a salted caramel, a creme brulee.
Salted caramel or a salted caramel?
It was assaulted in the parking lot. Yeah,
That's what I was wondering.
yeah. Like someone they salted it.
An assaulted
You
caramel?
said assaulted.
It does nose a little bit.
Right,
comma.
that's why I was asking.
Yeah.
I don't think there would be a comma there, but it's a separate word is all I was getting at. All right, so we got this first one in. You get salt and a salted caramel.
Yeah.
What do you get?
Police report coming soon. Not a battery car. Not a battery.
It's pretty
It's assaulted.
A little bit of butterscotch. It's pretty spot on.
Pretty spot on.
It's not overly strong, but it's not weak.
It smells great though,
Yeah,
right?
it smells great,
got
but
a
it's
good
not
nose for
like
sure.
I get like a dark berry compote. Like a dark berry jam.
berries, cream,
Betties and jam. Betties and jam.
Can we call those Betty's and cream if we pick it?
berries and cream.
Just not bright fruits. I'm not really picking up much of the nuttiness.
The traditional Elijah Craig nuttiness.
Oh, there it is.
I was gonna say I am getting like an almond.
Yeah, I'm getting a lighter nut, like not a peanut, but like you said, cashew or almond maybe.
This
Oh my God.
smells very much like a bourbon ball chocolate.
Has anyone tasted
Yeah.
this? Has anyone tasted this yet?
No.
I have a box of the Evan Williams bourbon chocolate still from our trip.
Oh my gosh. This is good. It's
Did you take a sip?
Yeah, it's like a caramel cherry chocolate ball or something.
Oh.
The cherry comes out.
Is there
pretty
enough
fast.
left over if I want to sip later?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
we
decent
generally like to try to keep some.
I'm talking like
for when we get the actual pick, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But I think there's enough for us to each
tonight.
have a little bit more.
Because we only have 2 glasses.
Right.
Or I would just, Why is there a coffee filter on there?
I definitely need to get a jam on that palate.
Yeah. Like a cherry. Are you getting a cherry at all? I like the cherry to me was pretty
That's no brainer.
in my face. Like,
Yeah.
damn. That's good. Well, we've already started pretty strong. So let's hope that's not the best one right out of the gates because that one's good. I mean, if it is the best one out of the gates, I'm not going to be upset about it. It's good. It's
I
really
think there's
good.
room for improvement on this.
Yeah, there is, but I'm just saying it's already pretty
Yeah.
damn good. Especially for...
You guys probably have a lot more history in the different Elijah Craig barrel proofs.
I definitely do, yeah. I've got a ton of them.
Yeah. I don't buy them all that often.
Well, those are blends, too, you have to remember.
Sure.
Yeah,
Right.
they're batched. They're micro-batched.
Micro batched.
No, I love Elijah Craig barrel proofs. If I see one, I never pass one up.
I don't. I'm just
I try to get them all every year.
more making the point of I don't have a ton to compare it to.
Sure.
So there's definitely, obviously, C923 is an outlier. You can't compare that to anything.
That's so good, yeah.
But even, the B523 is fantastic from that year. It's very butterscotchy, buttery notes. And so I'm kind of hoping a little more for something like that. This one, for me, it doesn't have the mouthfeel or the viscosity that I'm looking for.
Little dry.
Yeah, and so I have different my day from my palate changes day to day. I have a variety of things that I like, but right now this isn't giving me what I want. Now it could be the best of the 3 though. It's just I'm looking for something different I've experienced with Elijah Craig barrel
I will say
proofs.
that you're probably of all of us the pickiest of
for sure.
of not to say that you don't like stuff that's good because you'll recognize that usually. But you are very picky when it comes to what it is that you really, really would want to buy.
Didn't you see my pinky out when I was drinking it?
Well, what I mean by that is, I feel like I'm a little discriminating on my bourbon, but at the same time, I can generally find something I like about most bourbons.
Yeah.
Most, not all. But this definitely, I agree, it's not as, it doesn't have that same mouth experience as far as viscosity. But the flavors that are there are really good and they're strong and they're
It's not bad. I'm not saying that it's bad
no.
by any means.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean by you being picky or
Yeah.
you can like something, but it might not be something you'd buy.
And this is where I want to be able to come back to it because maybe it'll open up a little bit. Maybe my palate will open up a little bit, right? Maybe I'm never the problem, but maybe I'm the problem.
I mean,
So to me, this one is reminiscent of the A series on Elijah Craig barrel proofs.
yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, I like it. I think this is good. Even if this is the best of the 3, I'm not going to be upset. This is a good one. I like this right out of the gates.
Yep.
This is whenever I go to a barrel pick, and the first one they give me tastes good, I get excited because I'm like, it makes me think, well, they must be rolling out decent stuff for us. Like when we went to Jack Daniels. Daniels, that first one we had, I was just like, holy shit. They
And it got better.
well, because you hear stories sometimes about places that are just like, we're going to give our stuff that didn't really fit the bill for our regular releases to people, which could be good for some people.
Or we have these for Mash and Journey, but we have these over here for someone else.
From like a smaller club or a store pick or something like that, which I do not understand because those clubs are hitting the same people or numbers of people. It's not like you're getting twice as many people with Mash and Journey. You're getting, 180 in either case. And it's 180 people that are going to affect your brand potentially.
Yep.
So to me, I think it doesn't, and I think they've started to figure this out is why I'm saying this, is that even if it's just a small club, you want to still put your best foot forward because this is still representing your brand and this is still going to potentially turn people off to barrel picks. If they don't get gives,
I think Elijah Craig has so much shit too that they have no shortage of good barrels.
Yeah, it seems that way.
And they've just been in the game.
Jack Daniels, I think, is the
Same way. They have so much shit.
Yeah, I mean, they're what they said for theirs is all their Jack Daniels, all their stuff comes from the top floor, and if it goes below 125 proof, it's not in their single barrel program.
No shit.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
It immediately goes into their regular population of.
See, I'd like to taste a tier 1 JD, like not this JD, but like a Jack Daniels.
You can get my
Tier 1.
Relax.
I mean, this is tier 1 JD beside me.
Tier 1 would be his big toe.
Pull it out, big guy.
Yeah, I think you're wanting more like tier 5.
Is that the pinky toe?
Oh, I was thinking a little higher.
Oh, yeah.
And then tier 6 might be the neep.
I see.
Tier 6 is right
That's
here.
what I'm saying. The nips. You get a little nippy. All right.
This one's K2. This one's Everest.
Oh, my God.
Let's go ahead and move on to the second sample, I think.
This nose is fantastic on one, though. That nose is
I like it.
outrageous.
I like everything about it. The only thing that
I love the nose. I agree, because I said like creme brulee, all those things that I enjoyed.
My only shortcoming to this one is the viscosity. But I think everything else about it I really, truly like.
I feel it's got like a buttery viscosity.
It's just not super viscous. And to be fair, I don't know that I ever get super high viscosity on any Elijah Craig barrel proof, to be honest. It happens, but it's just not the norm.
Yeah, so the A124, I freaking love. I bought like 2 or 3 of those. I liked them so well.
I think I remember that one as well.
I have one of those.
Yeah, I do too.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Why is it?
That's for blinds.
I understood.
Okay.
I didn't know if you knew. Oh, I guess since you hand wash them, you can just leave shit on them at all times.
Yep.
Fucking weirdo. Hand washing your Glencairns.
I've got this like rubber spinny thing. You push a button and it.
Right? The nose on this is off profile.
I
don't know.
It might be the hand washing that's off profile.
Yeah.
Dawn?
The nose is definitely off. Did everybody use a new
Let me
glass?
smell yours. I did.
I did.
Yeah, I don't think his smells like mine.
What?
Smell mine.
Smell my finger.
What is
No,
that?
they smell the same.
That's
You
when-
think so?
That's when you
Yes.
know you're a man, dude.
I used the glass that we used for. It was a used glass, but it was cleaned.
Was it the one that you used for the mouth experience Monday?
I think it's an off profile nose.
I think you're right. I think it is just an off-profile
Yeah.
nose. That's what it is.
I tell you what, though, there
It
have
threw
been.
me off.
So I want you to step into my time machine. We're going to travel back in time
To the way
to the
back
first barrel pick we ever did.
Okay.
At Middle West Spirits.
Yeah.
Remember the nose was like, I don't know about this nose. There wasn't a lot
Oh,
there.
and it was the one we
It was
chose.
very muted, and then we took a sip, and it was like,
It blossomed in our mouths.
it was like
It was.
rocket ship into orbit.
You remember
like-
that? Oh, wait, no, you weren't
Yeah.
there. That's right. You were getting tested for COVID. Stuck in the
Oh,
basement.
you had to sleep in the fucking basement. That's right.
I did. Like a
Son
prisoner.
on the beach.
And the best part about it is he missed it and then ended up not having COVID.
Yeah.
You know what this smells like? Hot boiled peanuts.
I've
not
never had
made
boiled
those.
peanuts.
Oh, it's
Same.
Alabama's very like
I
they're
know.
all over the
They're
place.
all over
They're
the
delicious.
place in Florida as well. Like when you get to the Florida, like the Panhandle,
Yeah.
and Alabama and all that, like you see them signs for them everywhere. I've never had them. Are they good?
Right, you'll
Yeah.
like the
Are they?
viscosity
So
on this
it's
more.
different
Really?
because they're hot and boiled. The nuts, they have a different texture. It's not, you're not getting like a snap or a crunchy nut.
I feel like that's what makes them great.
They're delicious. I'll never forget too, as dumb
So
as it
you've had
sounds.
them too?
Absolutely. In Mobile, Alabama, they're everywhere.
I'm the only one here who hasn't had a
I lived
No, I
in
haven't had
Mobile.
them either.
Oh, okay.
I lived there for 5 years.
Oh, I didn't know that. I have family
shit.
that lives in Mobile.
How have you not heard his pants story at the golf course in Alabama?
I didn't realize it was in Mobile.
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 No, I was.
from Greenbow, Alabama.
Mobile's way south. That's actually the original Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I have family that lives there.
Okay.
But I remember being there too, and the squirrels eat all the random peanuts that people drop, and they're so domesticated. Like you can just like take a boiled peanut and like reach down, and a squirrel will take it out of your hand. And so I always said when I retire, I just want to sit in the park and fucking feed squirrels all day, dude.
They have solid black squirrels. down there.
Yeah. I've
gonna
seen black squirrels in
you're
Michigan,
gonna
too.
No, they're in
Oh, yeah.
Columbus too. You're going to be the weirdo.
Yeah, fuck
in the
yeah.
park. I got it.
Absolutely.
All right,
I
let's
like
taste
this
this.
nose. I like it.
It's growing on me now that I've gotten past the hand wash glass.
Oh, mouth on this is great.
I'm starting to get the traditional bourbon notes off of this, like a brown sugar, a little bit of vanilla caramel.
That's a brown butter.
This is a like
brown
caramel.
butter. Yeah, that's probably better.
Like a caramel brownie Like a turtle. What are those called? Turtles?
Yeah.
That's what in the mouth. That's what this reminds me of. It's a turtle, like caramel, brownie, chocolate.
This one seems a little hotter to me, though.
It's higher in proof for sure.
I feel like it is. I don't know.
I would agree with that.
I don't know that it's for sure because we don't know the proofs.
Oh no, it's for sure.
Okay.
I have a hydrometer. Did you not see it?
I did not see you use your hydrometer.
I'm fast.
I missed it. Very, very sneaky.
I don't know if it's because I see the Dr. Pepper, but it also low key maybe reminds me of Dr. Pepper just a little bit.
Well, they can't just fit those 23 flavors in anything. They figured that out.
It's like there's like maybe 1 or 2 of the 23 flavors in this.
Okay.
It does have like a cola in it.
Right? Is there a cola note?
There is.
Okay,
There
thank
is
you.
definitely. I think the high profile
I usually
gives to
only
that,
get that in
note a little
Stag.
bit.
Yeah, there is. I'm glad that you agree
Yeah.
with me. There's a cola note. Thank you.
No, there is, for sure.
I don't really drink cola, but so when I taste it, I'm like, I don't know what this is.
I haven't had a soda in 2.5, almost 3 months.
Oh yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, there's definitely like a Dr. Peppery, like cherry-ish kind of soda-ish type of thing.
I don't get the fruit, but I definitely get like the bitterness from it. Like the almost has like this flavor profile of carbonation. I do get like the chocolate. I don't know. It's very hard.
I get not Twizzlers, but Red Vines.
So I think for number 3, we're just going to have to drink from the flask so that we can come back to these.
JD, I was gonna say, can I use one of those two to pour into?
Sure.
Use one of those. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I could do the same thing, actually. If you
Are
want.
yours empty?
I have 2 empty ones.
Yeah, I feel like that's a better idea than that way we can kind of compare. Do you have the cap for this, by the way?
I don't. It's down there.
I don't know which. I think
He pulled a fucking Tyler.
I think it's this cap. I don't think the caps matter that much
Yeah.
on this one.
Hey, all caps matter.
There's a lot left in that one too.
Oh, wow. We didn't pour much of that.
Yeah,
second one.
I did some really small pours for me.
So we've got the third one coming out here.
The nose one. I feel like it's hard to get an accurate nose on this.
Because of the glassware? or-
Correct.
You think so?
You think?
I think it's going to come right up to your nose pretty well.
He sees what I'm
Oh, you can't get the schnoz in there? Is that what your problem is?
like more
No,
dish soap.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I'm smelling like an artificial.
Is that JD and his wife that way?
That was great.
JD and what?
I was doing this. And he goes, is that like JD and his wife? I was putting a cap that was
very
about
large
5
cap.
times too big for the bottle on top of the bottle, and it wasn't obviously fitting.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I offered this.
This idea.
Yeah. I don't know that was the right
it's,
one.
it's opening up a little bit. I think maybe a little
just
swirl.
fresh poured it.
little
Swirl
opening
it
up.
around.
That's what I'm doing.
We just fresh poured it.
I don't know why JD only brought 2 glasses per person. That wasn't a very good thought process for him if we wanted to go back to these and revisit. You had one job, JD.
Nobody else
Actually, he
brought
had a job of
Glen
getting us a
Cairns.
place to.
Do they not have Glencairns here?
They do.
If only we knew someone who worked here.
I get a weird nose.
Yeah, that's what.
Welcome to the podcast, Tyler.
We don't know if it's the glass.
No, I'm
or
sorry.
if
My
it's-
boss has been texting me.
Oh, no worries. Are we in trouble?
Is it about him?
Are you in trouble?
No, there's a irrigation head going off right now in the driving range.
Oh.
Should we pause so you can go fix it?
Who told you?
Troy, somebody called,
Oh,
but he knows I'm here.
called the hotline.
Hotline bling.
Oh, dude, I haven't heard that song in a minute.
Oh. I will say that these all taste
Different.
They all Venn diagram. Venmo.
Oh, I was like,
They all Venn diagram
Yes.
overlap.
Yes.
To some
I-
degree, but then
I
also
think
go
this
out
is
on their
lit-
own a little bit.
Yeah, I think this is a little bit more of a combination of the first two.
agree.
Like
Yeah.
you get a little bit more cherry and you get a little bit more of the
That one's
chocolate.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
That one's really good.
This one might be my favorite. Now, will we end up getting 260 bottles out of this?
No. Oh, that's a good point. And will they all taste the same?
So, can you share any deets, or do you guys want us to like kind of say our favorite? Do we want to like narrow it down to 2?
I think you should drink them against each other right now.
All right. Well, both of the noses are way better out of here than here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
not that that's what really matters.
You can, is there enough to do like a little splash?
So do this, JD. Are you able to go get us one glass and we can just pour
nose out of that glass?
Pour it into that glass.
Why don't you do that? I think that's a great idea. All right, so we got a glass now, a proper glass for sniffing.
We are recording on site at Tartan Fields.
I already said that, but thanks for joining.
Yep.
He's just reminding the listeners.
I mean, you know, when
we are doing an Elijah Craig barrel pick.
Yes,
That's a lot
virtually.
better.
Is it? All right, so we're nosing and passing along. Tyler, tell us about your vacation, buddy.
So this is a year 2 of going to Clearwater Beach. Last time it was mixed weather and we were both sick. This time Jillian was sick and...
Oh, she was?
Yeah, but it wasn't like deathly. She just had a cold.
She just had a headache all weekend.
Yeah, and it was windy as fuck. So the last day we actually could not go to the beach because it was so windy. The other 2 days were okay. It just, I think the second full day rain started around 3 o'clock, and it was kind of overcast, a mixed. First full day, a little windy, but just fucking beautiful weather. And then the half day that we got there, beautiful weather.
Did you try giving her a shot of vitamin D to help her with her cold?
Tried.
No.
My buddy used to always say, he was like, do you need a dose of petersilin?
Vitamin D.
Glad that we...
I know, I get it, but I'm saying, yeah, petersilin was
Glad that
the
we
thing.
got another glass.
Yeah. So she doesn't like the needle?
No, she does not like the needle.
Well, so speaking of travel and vacations, I got good news for my flight to Venice, which is an overnight flight, red eye. We got upgraded already to a sleeper pods.
Nice.
So business class, flagship business on American. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I was actually nervous about how exhausted I was going to show up in Venice because I don't sleep well on planes.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to sleep, partially upright. So a sleeper pod or whatever they call them, lay flat seats that are private and whatever. And I've been watching some of the reviews. I guess you get they'll give you socks and slippers. You get a toothbrush and
eye mask, all that good stuff.
An eye mask, yeah. And I mean, it looks pretty damn good to me. I'm pretty pumped.
Did you figure out the food? What they offer?
30 days before, so it'll be tomorrow or the next day. They'll post the menu and you can order your food ahead of time.
That's
My
fucking
international,
awesome.
it was decent on the flight, believe it or not. They did a shepherd's pie and I think vegetable
To Spain?
lasagna. Yeah, to Spain.
Vegetable lasagna.
Yeah, and it was surprisingly good. Now they did do on the way back from
Does anyone know the
Spain-
reference, vegetable lasagna?
Yeah, it's a Seinfeld.
Okay, I was making sure.
Absolutely.
Does Jess call you vegetable lasagna?
No, she doesn't watch Seinfeld. She's too young for that shit.
How about paella?
She's too young for that shit. But they served a terrible cold cut sandwich on the way back. That was but the way there, the food was great.
Well, what I'm excited about is since it's overnight, we'll get a dinner and then we'll get a breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, we had the same.
as we arrive. So that'll be pretty cool.
Is this number 3?
Number 3. It's a little floral on that sniff there that I
Hey,
had.
go back to number 2. I get this cinnamon maple French toast.
There's a cinnamon note, and so I'm very prejudiced against cinnamon. I don't like it, but cinnamon's a weird note. So
That's weird because you like wild turkey.
well, so here's the thing though. Not all cinnamon's created equal. I get more cherry than I get cinnamon with wild turkey. But cinnamon that's like cinnamon sugar, I really enjoy. But cinnamon that's like big red gum, I cannot stand. And so this is more of that cinnamon sugar, cinnamon roll.
Which one are you talking
type
about?
note. Number 2. Cinnamon's such a weird spice.
The nose on 2 is growing on me.
Agree.
The nose on 2 is actually probably my favorite.
Yeah. And it was very off-putting to start.
It was, and I think it just needed a little
I think it was the hand wash
oxidation.
glass.
Such a dick.
I just imagine Daddy like
just jealous
squirting
I
a
have
big
all
old
my
thing of
letters.
Dawn soap in each one.
I'm not jealous.
You're
It's just,
jealous because your Heaven Hill says A.
No, I'm just more I'm not jealous. I'm irritated that they would sell such shitty stuff.
I agree.
None of my other
These wild
none of my
turkeys
other
are
ones do
etched,
that.
and they're
Yeah,
great.
All of my other ones are etched. Heaven Hill's the only ones of mine that they came off.
Is that because you use them in the dishwasher? And
Yeah,
not
I usually
hand
cut
wash?
off.
Yeah, I put them in the dishwasher.
Did it come off or get off?
Probably both. Probably both. Yeah, I would imagine.
That's why it tastes funny.
That's enough rubbing and will get off.
It's just like when
That's
Jillian's
the
clothes come off,
saltiness.
right?
It's like summoning a genie.
The genie is no longer in the bottle.
All right, I think. Can everybody eliminate one, or do you guys have a favorite?
Number one or a single one?
Can you eliminate a single of the three?
Damn,
Or-
I like them all for different reasons, man.
I know.
We got to
I
pick
know.
one. They're like girlfriends in high school. You just got to pick one.
Do you?
Well, no.
I don't think
Who's got the-
I didn't.
3 definitely is the highest proof. That's for sure. Who's got the third
I
in
feel
the
like
glass?
2's the highest proof.
I think this is the third in the glass here.
Did anyone take a sip of that?
Was it in a
I
rabbit
did
hole?
not. Yeah, it was in a rabbit hole. I
Okay.
promise. I think JD took a
I didn't
sip.
touch
I
it.
did
You took a
not.
sip?
I drank mine out of the.
Yeah, I just drank mine out
travel.
of my
I feel like
age
2
and
is
lower.
the highest proof. That's my.
I think 3 is the highest proof personally.
You do. So both of you think 3. What do you
Yeah.
think's the highest proof?
I mean, I put the order together, so.
So you can't answer.
When you remember because you've got that fucking weird encyclopedic.
So
memory.
can you tell us which state this is from? Can you give us some
Tennessee.
hints?
Tennessee.
You're such a jackass. This is not a mouth experience.
Because you're the
Oh,
only
fuck.
10
These
I
are
see.
all.
Hey,
There's 3 tins in this room.
I think that I can personally eliminate one of the 3, not because it's bad, but just because the other 2 I enjoy more.
I hear you. All right. I feel like you're going to eliminate number 3. But I don't
think you
think.
are
But I don't think you
mistaken,
should.
sir.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was going to say I don't think you should. I think you're going to eliminate number 1. Then
That's correct.
that's why I asked you if you meant a single one or number 1.
Yeah. No, I meant a single.
Are you going to eliminate one of these?
Yeah, I can eliminate one.
Which one,
Give me a second.
Tyler?
I don't know.
I'm eliminating
them
number
all.
one.
You can't narrow it down to 2.
I'm eliminating number 1. If it's me, because I got that Sharpie note, and I don't like it. With a Sharpie.
It's like when you're going out to
marker.
dinner and you're like,
I got
"Where do you
that.
want to go, babe?" And you're like, "I don't know. Where do you want to go?" And you're like, "Well, if you give me 3."
I got that Dawn dish soap note.
Oh yeah.
Number 2, I'm keeping. So it's between 1 and 3 for eliminating. I like them all. That's my problem.
I like 2 and 3.
Same. I like 2 and 3 a lot.
So I feel like 3 is like Booker's.
So I like the nose on 1, and I also like the cherry note.
The cherry on
It's a
2
stro-
is crazy good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought. Do you have them switched up? The cherry on 1 is.
I get Sharpie in number 1.
I got cola on number 2 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got cherry cola
Yeah.
and Dr. Pepper type cherry. I get cherry in both, but I get cherry in number 2 as well.
Yeah. To me, the 1 has the heaviest cherry note, but it's the driest palate.
I would agree with that.
And like Brett, that's a pretty big deal for me. So I might just eliminate it due to that because I like the other 2 a
You
lot.
like 2 and 3.
2 and 3 a lot. Yeah.
I think
Same.
we all agree 1 is eliminated. 1 has been voted off the
You
island.
want to know what 1 was?
Yeah, sure.
So number 1 is Warehouse M.
Emma's and Mary.
Yeah, Mary. And Warehouse M is located actually on the Heaven Hill site.
I'll be completely transparent and say that means nothing to me.
They,
So guess
the
what?
Heaven Hill.
Let's all guess what the proof of number 1 was.
134.
No.
I have it written down.
I have it written down too.
126.8.
I'm going to guess 121.1.
Bing, bing, bing.
Good one.
But I get this like astringent like marker note.
So that's probably your hand washing.
Maybe.
That's where you wrote
So
the
M, the original entry date on M was 7/12/2015.
Wow.
So that would make it, what, 9 years?
Yeah.
Borderline
Most of them are
going
8 or
on
9
10.
years.
Yeah, those barrel picks seem to be 8 or 9 years lately. It's pretty unique to
I feel
get
like 9
one
year
longer than that.
is pretty average, yeah.
Now this one, it's not going to take till 7 to get
It just didn't taste
bottled,
9 years
so
old.
it'll be closer
Like,
to 10 by the time we get to it.
So it's, Heaven Hill site. They have Heaven Hill, they have 8 or 9 different warehouse campuses.
it's a lot.
Wow.
Do you remember the big fire that they had? And they said like the world bourbon supply went down by like 5% or something crazy.
That's
because of
actually
them,
where Lux Row
which is
sits
insane.
right now.
Oh, is it really? That's where
Yep.
those were? I did not know that.
Out of the ashes.
Into the dust. What?
No. Fucking Phoenix. Lux Row is the Phoenix of bourbon. Out of the ashes, it rises.
I like that.
That would have been a
I didn't
cool,
make it up. I don't know if you know that or not.
That would have been a cool
We made
like
it
bottle
up.
if they did. They're like
Yeah.
a Phoenix bottle or something.
Yeah. Like out of,
Phoenix.
just even a story that says out of the ashes.
It's like Dude and I were talking on Tuesday. We wish that Blood Oath would come out with like a fever batch.
So they can go a little higher than
Yeah.
98.6. All right. So let's do 1 and 2. Do you guys need a little extra in your glass?
No, I have enough.
I could use a touch of 3. I have a teeny bit of 2. I want to rinse though and use a real glass.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I'm going to get rid of my 1.
I'll just down the hatch. I'm not going to dump this out like the last one.
I have an idea.
Damn, that last drink of 1, though, was good. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
I know, they're all good. That's the problem when you get 3 good samples.
We got bare bones of water here.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
It's
Melt
all
that
right.
ice.
Pretty hot.
Yeah, I'm doing very, very small pours, I promise.
We're all doing it, so.
Hey, who am I?
Tyler.
It's not my house. I don't give a shit.
I did that earlier, but outside.
Oh, but you don't have that courtesy at my house. Appreciate it.
No.
Appreciate you, Tyler.
Appreciate
Why
it.
did we clean this out?
You emptied
To
this,
put
right?
3 in if you want a little bit of 3.
I did. Thank you.
Ah, you sir. Good call. Mine is empty with that.
Are you going to want 2 of these for
I will not.
WT?
Wilderness Trail.
I can. I mean, yeah.
WTF.
Especially if it's, what time is it remote? I know.
6:30 remote. All right.
I can.
Let's go back to these. And
God,
I forgot.
two
You
is-
pulled the Tyler.
no, I know exactly which ones they're. They're different colored
I think-
stickers.
Then why are you switching them
Because
up?
I'm not looking.
Number 3 is like
Making
reddish.
awkward eye contact with you, Tiger.
Can I get a little more number 2? Who does number 2 work for?
I do like the
That's
nose
not
on
2.
3.
Oh, it is. That's his weird 3. I'm sorry.
That's the one we were making fun of. That was originally a 2 that became a 3.
No.
No, never.
No.
Never.
Richard.
What's happening?
2 is really growing on me.
2 has been my favorite the whole time.
But it's
So-
very off profile.
But I really like number 3.
I don't think it is as much as you think it is.
Maybe not.
I thought number 3 is off profile. I still do.
Hey, a lip smacking. We'll get better reviews.
So a horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey." Horse says, "Sure."
Sure. You already fucking used that joke like 2 weeks ago.
Not on the podcast.
I don't. It doesn't matter.
Did I use
was
my
present.
joke on the podcast? I can't remember.
You've used your same one joke like 30 times.
Me?
Yes, the one joke.
Which one is that?
What's Michael Jackson's pronouns?
No. Did you know that Bruce Lee has a vegan brother?
Wait, hold on. Is it broccoli?
Yeah. Did I use that one too? Son of Beach.
No, you said it yesterday at the gym to Amy.
Damn it. She enjoyed it. She was laughing so hard she almost dropped a dumbbell on her head.
I laughed.
She was
but
doing,
you
like,
didn't see it
incline
because I
things.
was across the room.
Yeah.
And I heard it, and I thought it was pretty funny. Broccoli.
So fucking stupid.
Did you know
You're
that?
still laughing.
Did you know
it's so
that
stupid.
He's the only one here that laughed.
Bruce Lee has an uncle that you never can rely on. It's called sporadically.
This is terrible.
I have my favorite.
Are we going to do an episode of dad
Bad
jokes
jokes?
where if you laugh, you have to drink?
Oh man, that'd be great.
There's some funny ones.
Can
where they,
Jason sponsor that episode?
Yeah.
we just go into the
A whole
vault
bunch of
and
giggle
just-
pours.
All right, I think
With
I've gotten
me
to
pouring
the
all
point
night.
where I've had enough that it's starting to blend.
All right, so let's do this. On the count of 3, we all say the number that we are.
We should probably hold our hand. Well, for listeners, sorry, because it's all going to be like 4, 3, 2, 1. Like it's all.
There's only 2 numbers to choose from.
Yeah, but it's going to be like 2.
I think we'll hear it. It'll be fine. On the count of 3, we say the number. I'm not going to say 1, 2,
Is it-
3. We're going to say 1, 2, and then on 3, we all say the number, which might be 3.
Fuck.
No, it'll be 2 or 3. Is everyone ready?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
I'm not ready. I'm kidding. No, go ahead.
Go pee. Go pee. Go pee.
kidding.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 2.
2.
3.
You really screwed me off with that, but it's
Yes.
2 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're
you were
three.
like 1, 2, 2. I was waiting for the word 3.
Well, here's the thing. Tyler's not really been on very many picks with us, if any.
Oh, so you wanted him to make?
No,
the,
I didn't want him to make the pick. I was trying to make the point that all of our picks so far have been outstanding
Yeah.
in his absence.
That's not nice.
But it's true.
2 was mine from the beginning, so I'm
Yeah,
totally okay with that.
I think 2 was
It's
mine as well.
to me, it's such a wash. Like,
They're both fantastic. You can't go wrong
Hand
with either
washed.
one.
yeah.
This one wasn't.
Will you give us some deets between 2 and 3? Just
And
like
two, and
I
two,
got, I
think,
got the deets.
now that I go back to it,
crumpled
I
up.
think 2 actually might have a higher proof.
Why did I do that? Oh,
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought 2 had the higher proof. But knowing JD, he wrote 2 on that one, realized this one was the higher proof, and changed it to 3 so that we went in proof order. So,
Oh, there they are.
all right, this one is 131.6 or 8.
131.
131.8. So I will be very surprised if this one's higher than that.
So, okay. This one, this is Warehouse 1I, right?
Is that the brown eye or the pink eye?
Stink eye.
Or the stink eye.
It's I1.
No,
No.
I think
I
it's,
won?
I think it's one eye. I think you're
It's
right.
1I.
I was trying to make fun of one eye.
This is
a
original
third
entry
eye.
date 9/11/15. So 9 years old,
Yeah.
roughly.
Yeah.
This one is from the Bernheim site up in Louisville,
Ooh, nice.
which is DSP1.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Well, there's like 20 Bernheim sites. Do you know that for sure?
Yes.
Honestly, there's like 20 Bernheim sites. If you look at the DSP listing, there's like 5 or 6 of them that are Bernheim.
Well, this is from Louisville, Bernheim.
Do we know if that's the DSP one,
No.
or is it the one that's near Jim Beam? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. This one is 131.8 proof, floor 5.
Ha! I was fucking right all along. Fuck you guys.
The next
lower
one's
proof.
127.3.
Yep. I
And the
said
next-
2 was the
so
highest proof, and you guys were all like,
The
no,
next
3
one,
takes the highest.
Warehouse WI or W1, which was also very, very good.
Yeah, they
I
were-
really
they were
like
all
number
good.
3. This is from Cox's Creek site.
Oh, really?
I want
It's my favorite
2
creek.
being from the Bernheim
This one's
site
8 years old.
might make sense to me, knowing Bernheim's flavor profile.
It wasn't distilled at Bernheim.
Correct.
I know I'm correct. I'm just letting you know because
It makes sense. Flavor profile ice.
does it?
Number 3 was 7/25/16, original entry date, so 8 years.
And what was the second one?
9 years.
9 years.
9/11.
9/11. It's a 9/11.
Hey, there you go.
I know.
We have an
I
April
noticed that
Fool's,
too.
and now we have a 9/11.
We have a never forget
funny.
and an April Fool's.
Can we make a?
No, we're not doing that. We're not going to capitalize on that nonsense. That's not. That's
A sticker
crazy.
with the 2 towers
No.
Oh
we
yes,
are not doing that.
an American hero.
We are not doing
with
that.
G.I. Joe.
I'm not capitalizing on that. Tragedy.
Dude, do you remember that like South Park where they did that whole
We're not-
that
you don't
thing
have
of like Alan Jackson?
We're not
Yes.
capitalizing on anything.
If you put a sticker on it and then sell it with a fucking sticker or name it after something, we're not doing it.
What if
That's
it's like 2 warehouses burning down, like collapsing?
with
it
a barrel
also-
flying into it.
But it also makes so much sense because of the fire.
What did he say?
At
2 rick houses that are like collapsing with fire.
You have never been more unpresent as you have this evening.
Sorry, I was thinking about their
It's
stuff.
the 13th anniversary, or
Yeah,
14th
work.
anniversary. I'm sorry.
Yeah, work shit going on.
14th anniversary of 9/11. Like,
No, it's not. It's the
commemorative-
24th.
remember, like, oh shit, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a decade behind. It happened way longer than I remember. But like, remember those commemorative plates that you would buy online?
The
They'd be like-
coins?
yeah, it could be like the commemorative edition.
None of those plates had the two towers burning down.
But they would be about the dumbest thing. It'd be like, it's Conway Twitty's birthday. Buy his commemorative plate.
There's a-
I remember that.
That's what I mean. I'm just mocking that shit.
There are warehouses of every, like, Elvis's birthday,
Yes.
Ronald Reagan's birthday,
Yes.
Conway Twitty. I know what you're talking about.
Have you seen the meme with Kanye Twitty?
No, but that sounds
Oh, God.
fantastic.
merging their faces together? Oh,
It was merging the look of Conway Twitty and Kanye
don't
West.
bring Conway Twitty down like that.
Do you ever listen to his songs? They're so perverted.
Conway
They're
Twitty?
so perverted. Yes.
That's My Job is probably one of my favorite country songs of all time.
Listen to some of his songs about like,
Hey.
I'd love to lay you down. Like,
how's that perverted?
they're so perverted. They're so fucking perverted.
That's perverted, but wait, what? Who's the guy that everyone?
Okay, so people like out of like modern day rappers, they expect like Lil Wayne and like whomever to say these like things. But we talk about like country western, like talking about like them tat fitting jeans that love to lay you down, like all this stuff.
Boot cut.
What? How is that perverted?
It is. Just listen to
No, that is not perverted.
They're
You ever listen to
perverted.
Luke Bryan?
Now, if he's talking about like a 9-year-old girl, then that's perverted.
They're
Talking about it.
okay, how
just
about they're
talking about
very
a-
sexual? How about that?
That's okay.
They're very
That
sexual.
doesn't make it perverted, though.
Genuine Pony.
When I'm like a little kid listening to these songs with my parents in the car,
Well,
I have no. That
I
kind of
think that's
freaks me out a little
That's
bit.
a parental problem.
Yeah.
So I've told you the story about Brylan in the back seat of my car singing "We're up all night to get lucky," and he, I don't know, he was like 6
doesn't
or something.
understand,
Like he
yeah.
didn't understand it, but I'm sitting there dying laughing, like, oh my god, he doesn't even know what he's singing. You know, like he's just singing the words, not really thinking about the words. But that's like one of my funny moments about him, you know, growing up is in the back of my car. We're up all night to get lucky. It just cracked me up every
So
time.
when we were little, you remember the restaurant Fuddruckers?
Yeah, love that place.
My little brother had an issue where he would just say Fuddfuckers. And so whenever we were in the car and I would see Fuddruckers approaching, be like, Kevin, hey, say it. And it'd be like, Fuddfuckers. And my mom and dad would be pissed. Like, stop it right now.
The first
Do
time
there
I ever
still
went to
exist
one.
Fuddruckers or no?
They
I don't
may.
think
The
so.
first
They
time I
might.
ever went to one was in Myrtle Beach. The one in Hilliard's out of business.
It's like a burger joint's all it was.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
a
it was
Five
a-
Guys.
But you
type
got
thing.
but it was a condiment bar. You got to put whatever you wanted
Yeah.
on it, and it was so amazing.
Damon's for the ribs.
We had a
love-
Damon's and Chillicothe.
I didn't think their ribs were that good. It was like the Applebee's of a rib place. It really was. The best thing about
that.
Damon's was they had their big screens. You go watch like
Yep.
games on a Saturday or something like that. That was fun. But the ribs weren't that spectacular. Like I'd rather go to a mom and pop, barbecue place in town than I would ever have gone to Damon's. The only reason I ever went to Damon's was to watch sports. Seriously.
There's one spot my parents never took me
serious?
to because I'd always get the prime rib.
Prime rib's good.
God, they cook it all day long.
Yeah, prime rib is fantastic.
So have
was that,
either of
Golden
you
Corral?
guys had the
No, TW and friends.
burger milkshake place off of
That
the new
Freddy's
one?
or
Freddy's,
whatever?
Yeah, have you
I
had
have
that
not.
yet?
No, where is that?
I've been. to
It's right
Freddy's.
next to Sam's Club.
Off Hilliard Rome.
Yeah.
They have,
Oh,
Freddy's.
is it open now?
Yeah.
They have Freddy's in Alabama.
Is it good?
I've never had
It's
it.
all right.
I thought you were. Oh, you went there excited and it wasn't open yet.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew because you were the one who told me about it originally, but then I forgot where it was.
It's pretty close to where I live.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like right next to you.
So we're all in agreement except for Tyler that number 2 is the one that works for us.
I wouldn't,
Yeah, I would say two
I'm not
works
in
for me.
disagreement there.
I know, but that wasn't your number 1 pick.
It's like 2A and 2A.
1A and 1B, you mean?
No, 2. 2A and
I think
B.
2 and 3
Then
blended
what was
would be
your one?
fantastic. But we can't do that.
1 was canceled.
What the fuck are you talking? Are you drunk?
No.
That
We've
makes
had
zero
something to drink.
sense.
Can the sticker be who does number 2 work for?
It could be.
It could be.
Ooh, number 2. This might be a good one for Code Brown. Number 2.
I don't know.
So, okay.
Toilet bowl.
So
That's not bad. Neither one of those is bad. We'll have to figure it out.
the All Things Whiskey podcast out in Colorado, they do this special episode every once in a while where they write their own Booker story.
That's funny.
So
that's
what
real
if
funny.
we did Booker's like letterhead, and it's like Code Brown, and then a quick synopsis of the story of Code Brown.
It could be a Shart story.
And it could just be on the sticker.
Yeah.
I think a Tyler Shart
on the
story,
back,
but
and
it's
We
Code
have to
Brown
look
on
at
back.
the real estate on an Elijah Craig
Yeah,
bottle.
that's a good idea.
That's not bad. If there's enough real estate, I think we can go with
What's
it.
your-
The
what's
Code
your-
Brown batch.
If you're listening now,
Code Brown
reach out
badge.
to us at either info@bourbonhunters.com or reach out to us on our Instagram, which is Bourbon Hunters,
or reach around.
and let us know what you think about a name for this pick. It is the second one. It's an Elijah Craig, and it is, what was the I1?
I won.
Okay. So,
Cox's Creek.
We could call
And
it the
it's-
Deuce.
No, Bernheim. That was Bernheim's site.
that was the Bernheim?
Mm-hmm.
But it was still I1, wasn't it? Or was that the first one?
No, the first one was Heaven Hill. The third one was
That's
Cox's
not what I'm
Creek.
asking you. Bernheim, yes. What was it I1 though?
One eye.
One eye. Okay. Thank you for slowly getting there. Mr. Satellite Delay. He was here by satellite on our Mouth Experience, and he was here by
I'm
satellite.
still waiting for my rescue shovel.
Jesus. All right, guys. Thanks for joining in. As always, join our Patreon, and you will get access to this release when it comes to Ohio, which, as we know with our Old Forester pick, might be sometime in October.
Could be a 10-year by
Or
then.
September. Yeah, it might be a 10-year by then. No, it'll be, because it doesn't age when it's sitting in OHLQ's warehouse.
That's true.
So, that being said, join in to our Patreon. There's multiple levels. Some of those levels, by the time we do a couple of the picks at the end of the year, you could probably still be invited to come do a pick with us. So, sign up. That's all I got to say about that. Peace out. Thank you for joining us on yet another hunt for bourbon. Please give us a 5-star review anywhere you are listening, but if you don't, leave some constructive criticism in the review so that we can better improve our show. But until then, sit back, grab a pour, kick up your feet, and enjoy some bourbon. The Bourbon Hunters podcast has been craft distilled, produced, recorded, and edited by Dude Pool. For any questions, comments, or recommendations, please reach out to info@bourbonhunters.com